So today is a super exciting day. Today is the day that I get another golf simulator. I'll tell you a quick story and then we'll unpackage this baby and fire her up, see how she works. So last year, I actually had a golf simulator and it was pretty sweet. And around Christmas time, I was forced to let it go. And so I've been without one since I guess the beginning of December. One of the guys that I worked with saw how bummed I was not being able to hit golf balls at work on a regular basis, so he did something really sweet and he actually bought me one. And today is the day that it comes in, and we're gonna open it up together and see what she's got. By the way, a super solid friend move is a friend who will buy you a golf simulator. So shout out to Adi, who isn't here right now, but you'll get to meet him in a little bit. Now let's take a peek inside this box. So since I had another golf simulator before, my space is still prepped for it. It was just the actual launch monitor that reads the ball data that I ended up getting rid of. So we've got a nice big screen. This was originally a sim-in-the-box setup from Foresight Sports. Got my hitting mat, impact screen, got my putting surface over there. We even got my computer over here with some cameras set up so we can do swing analysis. But yeah, all we've been missing is the actual launch monitor, and that's what we're going to be setting up today. So taking a peek inside, we've got a SkyTrak launch monitor. I've heard lots of good things about this baby, but I've never actually used one or seen how it works. And then I believe this is a metal protective case to protect you from all the nasty shanks. First, let's open up the launch monitor box. If I'm being honest, I've never used or set up one of these before, so I'm going to have to read the instructions. Helping me out today on my install is my dog Remy, my girl, as well as my dog Rocky. You can tell that they're just as enthused as I am. I guess before I get too deep into this, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the... Hey, what's up, baby? I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the protective case. Let's get the plastic off. This looks pretty straightforward. There's 3 screw holes on the bottom of this bad boy. I don't know what that is. There's 3 screw holes on the bottom of this bad boy. I guess you place it in here like that. Then you install the supplied screws on the bottom. All secure. So you can use the SkyTrak with a couple different simulator softwares. I'm just going to set it up using my iPad. So we're going to go to the App Store, find the app titled SkyTrak, and we're going to get that. It's free. How about that? Once we get that downloaded, we're going to go into the app, create an account, and now we're registered. It's time to power this thing on and try to get it to sync up. Alright, so now the app is ready to go. So we're going to take our SkyTrak unit and place this on the hitting mat hook it up to power, sync it to the app. I'm gonna try to place it somewhere. I'm assuming it just needs to be straight. I haven't gotten that far in the instructions yet. And even though this does have a battery, I'm gonna hook it up to a power cord for now since it's the first time I've used it, and get it juiced up. I don't know if you can see it, but got the power button right here. Press it, let's see. We got lights. Seems like she's working. Let's try to connect it to the app. So right now I am trying to connect the iPad to the SkyTrak with a direct Wi-Fi connection, and then we're going to get it connected to my home network and should be able to start using it at that point. I might still have to register it or something. We'll see. Well, this is neat. We just got our little red aim dot here. So something's happening. iPad still says please wait, but that's okay. I'm getting pretty hyped now. By the way, while we're waiting for that, you guys need to know this is not going to be a permanent solution. We've got this cabinet here. We're going to put a gaming computer inside this cabinet. We're going to disguise all these power cables, probably run it up under the cabinet, and then be projecting our images over there. So at this point, I'm just getting a little bit impatient. I keep clicking out of things. I'm ready to hit some golf balls. But the iPad says right now, checking license files. Hopefully soon, this will be ready and we'll be playing. My girl Remy, she's chilling. She's watching too. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to show you something else I'm really stoked about. Check this out. The Kirkland KS1 putter. I was getting some dog food the other day at Costco, which is where we get our dog food. Stumbled upon that bad boy. And I've heard a lot of things, seen a lot of people do reviews, so I thought I had to pick one up. And I want to see how it compares to the putter that I currently have in my bag, which is a little Scotty Cameron Newport. That sucker right there. I'm not sure if the KS1 is going to blow my mind like it has so many other people, but we're going to give it a roll. Put it up against the Scotty, see how she does. And speak of the devil. Hey. There's Adi right now with the gaming computer. Come on in, boy. So since there's a global shortage of video cards, Adi, who was also generous enough to give me the launch monitor in the first place, is now
check out them rainbows.
Yeah, temporarily, maybe permanently, letting us borrow his gaming computer to run the sim software. So we'll get to test it out on the iPad and the computer. So it's the next day. I had to stop with the setup because we had to download all these files like the golf club, and that's TGC 2019. Had to download the SkyTrak software on the computer, get the licensing stuff set up. It was taking a little while, so we're finishing it up today. I got all the license stuff figured out, and now we're gonna align it and hit some balls. Got Austin with us today, so that's what we're gonna do. There's an alignment system built into this SkyTrak unit, but basically the unit is just supposed to be pointed at the screen, I guess sort of parallel to the center line. But we're going to set up an alignment stick so that it's in line with the center line, roll a couple putts, and make sure that it's going straight. Then maybe we'll hit some other clubs. We've got our alignment stick set up pretty much straight down the center line. Where this laser goes, there, that is the spot to place the ball. And then we've got the target line that goes just straight down. We're just gonna try to roll the ball over that and see how inline it is. Austin's gonna be our tester today. We've got our golf ball and the laser. He's gonna try to just roll it over this line. Yeah, I didn't pick it up. Apparently on the SkyTrak practice software, you can't putt. At least it wasn't picking up the putter. So what we're gonna do instead is do the same test, but try to do it with a little chip. So now Austin's gonna take his wedge and try to ship straight down the center line. See if we need to make any adjustments.
Looked pretty
Straight to you.
across that red stick.
Okay. Looks like Austin shipped it pretty much straight down the red stick, and the line started and went a little bit left. So we're going to adjust our SkyTrak by just pulling it a little bit more to the right. All right, cool. Try it again. Was that straight down the line too?
No, that was a little bit right to the stick, so that was a perfect read.
Okay. Well, looks like after the second shot, he pushed that a little right. The ball went a little bit right, so now let's try it one more time.
That was straight. Perfect.
Cool. Well, he hit that one straight. If you could tell, my line is just about perfectly straight. So now we're going to get some tape, mark this position, get these alignment sticks out of the way, hit a couple full shots, see how she does. And now that we've got our unit all taped up, seems to be aligned properly, then we're going to get Austin to hit a couple shots and see how accurate it is compared to the numbers that he already knows. Austin's about to hit some balls. We put a flag at 155. And Austin, what club are you hitting? How far you hit it?
So I'm hitting a 9-iron, carried about 150, so it should be perfect to land and roll on. See if the distance is right. That one a little fat.
That sounded nice. Just a little fade. 148 carry. And you hit that with some spin too. Let's look at the backspin numbers, 9,400. It spun back a little bit when it landed. Looks pretty spot on, huh?
It does.
So, what are your thoughts so far?
It's pretty nice, man. It measures distance really well. That first one it hit pretty fat, so I don't know if that one was going to be accurate, but the other two, it seemed spot on.
Yeah, right now he's got 3 shots in, averaging 143 yards, but that first one, like I said, was fat, and it was not a typical shot, but, I mean, that shot shape is definitely usually what I'd see him play. Starts to the left, curves back to the right. So, well, let's hit a couple more. So, looking at the shot display, literally averaging exactly 150 yards. So, that's carry distance. It's pretty strong with an average of 9,600 RPMs of backspin. So far, it seems pretty accurate to me. I mean, we got his numbers in from a TrackMan 4, so I feel like they're pretty comparable.
Yeah, it seems spot on.
Well, either way, I think the two of us are going to have to fire up a round at Augusta, play a little bit. If you guys have any questions about the setup, what we did, drop a comment below, and we'll try to answer you as best as possible. But I think the setup's looking pretty legit.
Yeah, it's awesome in here.
All right, peace.